So life was difficult. A lot of kids died on the street because they got sick and no one really took care of them, and they would just go somewhere and sleep and never wake up.
Now, somehow in the midst of this unspeakable hell, you came to faith, because you're sitting here now, you have this peace, and your life is in such a different place. But at the time, I mean, how do you come to faith in the midst of being a street person, a kid on the street, trying to feed yourself? It's totally unthinkable.
Yeah, well, I loved music. My mom was a singer, so before she died, and I pretty much I came to know Jesus because of music. So I kept going to these little disco clubs in Rwanda, and then eventually there was a famous musician in Rwanda who came to play in the city where I used to live on the street, and I wanted to go see him.
But what, you're 11 and 12 years old, you're going to disco clubs?
Oh yeah, I was a tough kid.
Yeah.
I mean, living on the street without having anyone really telling you what to do, what to not do, it's like, you know.
But so somehow music, you were drawn to music, and this led you to faith. I don't quite get that.
Well, I mean, I went to see this club, this guy who came to play at this concert hall. I didn't have a ticket, and they kicked me out of the concert, and I was so sad because the music was the only thing that I had left. Have hope with, and I was crying that night outside. It was a Saturday night, and as I was crying, I felt a voice talking to me, and I felt like randomly out of nowhere comfort, and I felt like there was gonna be great things in my life, and I felt like, I mean, now I know that it was God. I feel like that I started kind of seeing dreams of traveling the nations. And this was like, I've never went to school. I've never even knew about like America existed or anything like that, except from like Tupac or Chuck Norris. That's what I knew about America.
By the way, let me, on behalf of America, I apologize.
Yeah. Anyways, so the next day on Sunday morning, I started walking around the city where I used to live. And Christians rented this place, and they were singing worship songs and dancing.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, people are singing on Sunday morning. Who is like, what kind
and you actually like the music?
Yeah, what kind of party is this?
Yeah.
So I went in there, and they didn't ask me for ticket. It was free music, and I loved it. People were dancing. I kept going there to take naps there. Eventually, this lady who was an usher, she kept seeing me coming in there. I didn't have clothes. You know, I have worn the same pants for years, and my butt cheeks
for
were hanging
years. Wow.
Yeah, so she was like, you know, why are you coming here by yourself? I was like, you know, I don't have anywhere to be. She's like, you know, I don't have so much. I don't have a place for you to sleep, but you can come and stay with us. So that was the first time I got off the street, started staying with that woman who went to church and kept going with her kids. And then eventually, God really continued to work in my heart.